Get it. Hop, 70. Hop.
Again, it's Achane.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And always sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards, the pickup there, and also a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We're talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
To about the 26 here.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Check. Ready, right?
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Throw to the right, caught by Dulcich.
Touchdown!
Greg Dulcich.
26 yards.
And the Dolphins are on the board here first in the season opener.
Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag.
Looking to put a drive together.
Panther 11, Panther 11, 19, let's go now.
Carter now, throwing to start the drive. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
One down, only about 500 more to go this season. He would certainly welcome most of his passes this year going as well as that. Now that the first one is over, time to settle into a groove and begin the long journey towards Week 18 and hopefully the playoffs.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
16, 19, Carter, 19, 19. Go.
Looking to throw. Carter.
This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
It's got to feel good to hit on one of these in the first quarter of a brand new season. They're hoping this duo can really make some noise this year. And this is a great start. A big play here early in the ball game.
77.
A quick throw here out to Brown. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
Touchdown, Eagles! A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. The drive starts with a run from Achane. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Get it.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll look to throw. That is incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
Ethan Evans on now to punt.
So the punt rolls out of bounds, and they'll have pretty good field position here up near the 40-yard line.
36-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Carter. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 23 yards on the play.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a first and goal.
Come on, set. 70 tips. Ready,
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got it. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And this brings up a 3rd and goal.
Give them the completion, no gain, but let's focus in on that tackle. Open field tackling, the hardest thing to do in the game, I believe.
But when you get outside the tackle box, it becomes a numbers game. The defense had more than they could block.
Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Vikings, 79 Broncos. 60 Mavericks.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
He'll try to pick it up himself.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking, nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates. I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turned out to be right. Touchdown.
Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott now to kick this one away.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up. Now, that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
70 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Cavalier, go! Cavity Lion.
H-in here, they stay on the ground.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Get it. Cougar 19. Ready.
A give up to
And it's a fumble. Well, fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it. And somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Trap 60, trap 60.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 17-yard line. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
At the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 10 to 60, 10 to 60. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Achane gets it from the gun.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard, maybe a touch less.
Come on. 19 Tiger, 19
Moore, the man in motion. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting one more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
70 Timberwolves.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Devon Achane
From 8 yards out.
And the Dolphins are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Sly for the PAT.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. This is Smith with a grab. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
19 tight, 2.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, man, that is just a flat miss. He's in the pocket. The protection holds up. He sees his man come free, but maybe he just gets a little excited about the prospect of a long touchdown.
Ready.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the Eagles have moved out in front. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence they're going to put more points up on the board.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
On the jump. Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
They'll send the tight end in motion left.
Right back to Achane on second down. 87 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down.
19 Tiger.
In motion comes the tight end left. He'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on third down and 5.
That's a big conversion there on third down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
On the set.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. to throw now on first down. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Second and 10.
Ready? Mustang 19. Dragon 60. Ready?
They'll drop to throw.
That's taken in by Dulcich.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
This is going to be a corner route to their tight end, and I'll tell you what, it's man coverage, so that makes it hard for a linebacker to stay with it. And he's able to make the catch on the right side of the field and pick up the first down.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Cowboy 18. Viking 18. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
A run straight ahead with Achane.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Ball at the 33, second and 9.
Back to throw here.
Short throw caught by Dulcich.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Now back to throw. And that is incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted one time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. Third downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on fourth down here.
Cougar 19.
Now, how about this? They'll change it at the line.
Ready.
They'll go. Achane. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Now a first and 10 at the 11.
18 Rodney. 18 Rodney. 70 Timberwolf. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Now they'll send Waddle in motion left.
Go.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Finds Dulcich out left side.
Hey.
Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Rondale Moore.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Dolphins have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready up. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Carter. A final shot before break. He's got a man complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that.
Fights through and now a crease. And they do finally get him at the 12. A big play there for Philly. 53 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
From the 6 now on 2nd and 3.
Come on. Come on. Set. Bronco 80. Bronco 80. Mustang 19. Cougar 19. Ready, ready.
Again, it's Barkley. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Now they'll change things up.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Back to throw is Carter from the gun on 3rd down. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they say he went out of bounds, came back in, then touched the football.
Can't be the first guy to touch it when you come back in bounds. That's why the penalty goes against him. Have to know where you are on the field.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
115 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
70 Lions, Viking 18.
They're going to look to throw.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And out across midfield down to the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. And he was able to run free after the catch.
70 range. Drag. 19 shot. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Up the middle, Achane.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
He'll let this go deep for Waddle.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone, but the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
60 Bearcats, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he has another 1st down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 21. A gain of 22.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball. They leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Ready. Trap 60, trap 60.
Back to the ground, Achane.
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here's 2nd and 3.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
On play action, they'll throw.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Ready. Cowboys. 60.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
They'll look to throw here.
That is caught. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, we use the term pitch and catch a lot to denote an easy completion. We just saw one right there on 3rd and 3 to pick up the 1st down.
Why are those so tough to defend? Just because they hit so quickly?
Yeah, it's all about timing and confidence. Quarterback sees it, rips it, there you go.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Jalen Waddle.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Dolphins have retaken a third-quarter lead. What a great drive that was. A long drive, sustained, well executed.
I love what we're seeing out of him here in year 2, right? This young quarterback continues to evolve and grow. He's really the adage right now that John Wooden, the famous basketball coach, used to say. Be quick, but don't hurry. You can see that everything is happening for him, but he's not taking it at a pace that he can't sustain.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end.
It is caught inside the 25. A big play there for Philly. 44 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Throw 80.
Looking to throw. Carter. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Ready.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Elliott good with a PAT. And that gives him a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hit. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 77 Wolf. Go.
On the handoff, it's Achane. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8.
18 Cardinal, 8-7 Pirates. Cardinal 18. Let go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Short throw caught by Dosich. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That'll put him at 96 yards receiving now for the game, and he's got a 1st down as well.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
19-18.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Waddle, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Dolphins answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. But plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. At the line, this Philly offense set to go. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. We'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a 4th quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Carter. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Looking to throw. Carter. Looking left sideline. It's complete. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready,
Up the middle they go. It's Wallace. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
At the 20-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Here's second and 8. He's got room to roam. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a first and goal.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he will take this one in for the Eagle touchdown. Saquon Barkley, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Eagles have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And that gives him a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's good.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Turn his TV off.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 46.
18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up and keep making first downs. Keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
On the set.
2 yards to go, second down.
19 Tiger.
And they'll give this to Achane. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
If they get nothing else here on third down, it'd be a 53-yard attempt from this spot.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
They'll run for it with Achane. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 148 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Ready.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. This is Achane.
Sheds off the tackle. And they'll get this down to the 10. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
First and goal.
Now 1st and goal.
Ready, go. Crack all 80.
They'll run. Achane.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
A give left side. Here's Achane.
Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
He's back to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami.
Greg Dulcich.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Dolphins are once again back in front. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that will make this a 4-point game. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here's 1st and 10.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Here we go. 79 Broncos.
He'll look to throw.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And his throw is incomplete. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Ready up.
But just over a minute to go in the football game. 2nd and 10.
19, 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready.
They'll look to throw.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Back to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10.
Eagles, 1st down.
Back to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go, just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking for Gray, and he's got him. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
49-yard line.
Okay,
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. This is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Throw out wide is incomplete. And a great game comes down to this. Time for one play, and they've got to get it in the end zone.
And I want every cover guy I've got in the game on defense, every extra defensive back who can make a play on the football. So whether it's nickel, dime, quarter, whatever you want to call it, I want 5, 6, 7 guys back there.
Here's 2nd down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Okay, ready? Here we go, start. 79 Broncos. Panther 11, Panther. Riggs. Street. Trap 60.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this is going to be caught. It's caught. And they've won the football game. Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.